watch.
Bonjour. It's a lovely sunny day today, so I thought I'd go to the beach. And there doesn't seem to be much beachy left. I forgot to check the tides, and it's high tide now, and the sea has covered up most of the beach. It's a bit crowded, so I think I'll come back later.
While I'm waiting for the tide to go out, I think I'll explore the beach front. Almost everywhere you go in France, you can see people playing boule. That's the French version of bowls. And there's a man here who's going to show me how to play.
Voilà.
Voilà, merci.
Voilà.
Et
Vous allez lancer votre boule.
Oui.
Vous allez lancer.
The idea of the game is to try to throw the heavy iron balls as close as you can to the little one.
Comme ça. Là. Oui. Là. Alors, moi, je joue maintenant. Bien, bien. Oh, non, non. Voilà.
Gewinnen.
Ah bon?
Il a pas gagné.
Bien. Oui.
Good.
Good. Bon.
Bravo. Bien.
It was a close thing, but luckily there was someone on hand to help out.
Bon, ben vous, c'est vous, c'est vous, c'est vous. Hein?
C'est le fin du fin, ça.
Moi?
C'est vous, c'est bien.
I won!
Ouais, l'artiste. Je savais pas qu'on avait un artiste.
That's better. The tide's gone out now, and there's lots of beach.
There's a small wall built on the sand so that when the tide goes out, some water is trapped behind it, making a swimming pool. The French children on this beach do the same sort of things that children do on a beach everywhere.
Bon, Pascal, tu prends surveillance.
Va, Olivier.
When you get bored with swimming and lying on the beach, then you can always go to the playground. It's right here on the beach. The people who run the playground also organise competitions and games on the sand.
Dans le dos.
Vas-y. Allez hop. Allez, tu les tiens?
Ok, prenez chacun une biscotte. Vous la pose, hein. Vous la touchez pas. Allez, biscotte.
For this game, each child is being given a biscuit, but they're not to eat it yet.
C'est pas grave.
Can you guess what the game is?
Alors attention au départ, les mains sont dans le dos. Attention. Hop.
Yes, they have to eat it without using their hands.
Pas la main, pas la main. Les mains dans le dos, Pierre. Top.
Ouais, top, là.
Marie et Jérôme. Une autre. Allez, finissez les autres, hein, vous avez le droit de mettre les mains. C'est bien. Marie, première Marie. Viens là.
Marie won, and I was asked to give out the prizes.
Avec un sac aussi.
Allez, un sac, là.
Tu dis merci, hein, papa. Tu es belle. Le deuxième, Jérôme. Enfin, premier ex-aequo, Jérôme. Allez, viens, bonhomme.
Serre-toi. After the excitement of those games, it's lovely to have a quiet walk on the beach. You never know, you might find something interesting.
Hello. I've just had another postcard from Louise. She says that she walked across here to this hill, and then when the tide came in, she nearly got stranded. You can see that this hill becomes an island when it's high tide. I love going to the beach when the tide's out. There are all those little rock pools to explore, and sometimes it leaves some really interesting things behind. Louise found some shells. Sometimes you can find little crabs and shrimps and things caught up in the rocks. They're called shellfish. And here are some different kinds of shellfish that you might have seen in fish shops because they're very good to eat. There's crab, prawns, mussels. These little ones here are shrimps. All different kinds of shellfish that are good to eat. The kind of shellfish that Louise ate in St. Malo are called langoustine.
It's not surprising that I'm doing so much eating on this holiday. The French are famous for their cooking, and the food really is very good.
Doesn't that look wonderful?
In St. Malo, people mostly eat fish and other seafoods, and tomorrow I'm going to go and watch the fishermen bringing in their catch, which means I've got to get up very early. Still, got to eat this first.
It's 5 o'clock in the morning, and while I've been fast asleep, the fishermen have been out in their boats hard at work. They're back on shore now, and this is where they bring all the fish, to this huge fish market.
The fish are sorted into different types and different sizes, and the tubs of fish are then laid out ready to be sold. The fishermen tell me there are 50 different varieties of fish here. This man is selling the fish, and the numbers he's calling out are the prices.
The people who come to the fish market to buy the fish are people who run the restaurants, hotels and the small fish shops in the town. As well as that, quite a lot of the fish goes to other parts of France because Brittany is famous for its fish.
Malouine. Travaillons toujours, 3, c'est 10, Italien 5, 12, 120 kilos, 120 kilos et Croaque, là 120 kilos, 17,40. Payé à 2, 17,40 à 2, V, avec 17,40, France, Marie Malouine, la couleur.
In the olden days, it wasn't only ferries and fishing boats that used to sail in and out of San Malo. It was used by pirates and fighting boats as well. Here's a pirate on this T-shirt that Louise bought for me in Brittany. She bought me this one too. It says San Marlo. And it also has the town crest on it. Here you can see the walls that surround the town, and it has dogs on it too. The dogs are there because in the old days, San Marlo used to be protected at night by 50 dogs. Most towns in this country have a town crest as well. See if your town has a town crest, and if so, try and find out as much as you can about what the things on it mean. I'm not sure if where I live has a crest or not, so I'm going to make up my crest anyway. Quite close to my house is a huge windmill, so I'm going to use that in my crest. I've already done the base of the windmill, so now I've just got to do the sails. So I'm going to paint on my toothbrush, and there we go. As you can see, I'm stenciling using a toothbrush and an ordinary kitchen sieve. This goes through. Like that. Let's have a look. Oh, that's quite good. You could design a crest for your town too. Try and think of something that's special about your town. There may be an unusual building that you could draw, or maybe there's a story that you could show. And then you can print or paint your design on a blank piece of paper, or maybe even on a blank t-shirt. Town crests are a good way to remind people about their past and the past of that town. So if you go away on holiday, try and find out as many things as you can about the past in that place. Bye-bye.
Excusez, madame. Un glace, s'il vous plaît. Chocolat et vanille. Okay. They have wonderful ice creams here, and I've just ordered one with chocolat et vanille. Can you guess what flavours those are? Voilà. Merci. Merci. Oh, that's better. That's lovely. I've had a lovely holiday. I hope you have a lovely time if you go on holiday this year. Au revoir.